Chosen one, have you ever stopped to wonder why your life feels so different from others? Why do the love stories you've watched, read, or heard about never seem to manifest in your reality? Why, no matter how deeply you wish for connection, relationships seem to slip through your fingers like grains of sand? What if I told you this isolation is no accident? What if I told you that your solitude isn't a punishment, but a divine strategy crafted uniquely for you by the Creator? Yes, chosen one, you were set apart for a reason. You've been pulled away from the distractions of the world, hidden in plain sight, and placed on a journey that not everyone can understand. But here's the truth. This path you're walking, as lonely as it feels, holds more meaning than you've ever imagined. Your isolation is not the absence of love, it's the presence of purpose. You were chosen not just to survive this season of solitude, but to thrive in it, to uncover the sacred truths of your existence, and to prepare for something extraordinary. And yet, I know the questions that haunt you in the quiet moments. Why me? Why is it so hard to find someone who truly sees you, who truly understands the depth of your soul? Why does it feel as though the universe is keeping love just out of your reach? Chosen one, this video holds your answers. Today, we're diving deep into the mystery of your romantic isolation, and I promise it's not what you think. You'll discover the 3 profound reasons why the chosen ones, like yourself, are kept apart from ordinary romantic connections. Stay with me, because by the end of this journey, your perspective on love, solitude, and your sacred purpose will never be the same. You'll understand why your path has been carved so differently, and how this isolation is not an obstacle, it's a divine calling. And let me tell you this, the moment you begin to see your solitude as a blessing, everything will change. Your heart will feel lighter, your mind clearer, and you will embrace the waiting with a peace that surpasses all understanding. But before we dive into these powerful truths, I invite you to join this community of chosen ones. If this resonates with your soul, if you've ever felt that deep ache of being different, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's walk this sacred path together, hand in hand, as we uncover the divine mysteries of your life. Now, chosen one, let's begin this transformative journey. Let's explore why your love story is written in the stars yet kept hidden for now. Number 1 reason is you are being prepared for a divine union. Chosen one, let's start with a truth that may feel heavy but is so essential. You were never meant for ordinary love. While others may stumble into connections easily, you've always sensed that your path to love is something different. And that's because your heart is not meant to settle, it's meant to align. You see, divine unions are not like the fleeting relationships the world celebrates. These unions are rare, powerful, and transformative. They are partnerships designed to not only nurture your soul, but to amplify your purpose. But here's the secret most people don't know. For a divine union to happen, both hearts must be ready. And readiness isn't about age, timing, or even desire, it's about healing, growth, and alignment. Think about it, chosen one. If you were to enter a relationship with unresolved wounds or lingering doubts about your worth, would that union reflect the brilliance of your calling? Would it be a partnership that uplifts your spirit, or would it become another weight dragging you down? Your isolation, as difficult as it feels, is your soul's way of preparing you for something extraordinary. It's in these quiet moments of solitude that you're being polished, refined, and transformed into the highest version of yourself. Every heartbreak you've endured, every rejection you've faced, every lonely night you've survived, they are not in vain. They are sacred steps in your preparation for a love that will honor who you truly are. But let's dig deeper. Have you noticed how solitude brings clarity? How, in the absence of distractions, you begin to hear your own thoughts more clearly. You start to recognize the patterns in your life, the lessons the universe has been trying to teach you. This is the work of divine preparation. Your isolation is not keeping love from you. It's clearing the space for the right love to enter. It's giving you the time to shed old habits, release toxic ties, and heal wounds that you may not even realize you carry. And it's not just about healing, it's about awakening. When the time is right, your energy will align with a partner who has undergone their own journey of growth and transformation. That's when divine union becomes possible. So, chosen one, don't mistake the quiet for emptiness. Your solitude is sacred. Use this time to nurture yourself, to dive deeper into your purpose, and to prepare your heart for the love that is coming. Because when that divine partner finally appears, you'll recognize them instantly, and you'll realize that every lonely moment was worth it. Take a moment to reflect on this. What lessons has solitude taught you so far? What patterns in your life are becoming clearer as you embrace this time alone? Share your insights in the comments below. Your story could inspire another chosen one on their journey. Now that we've explored the importance of preparation, let's uncover another profound truth about your romantic isolation. And this one may surprise you, it's all about protection. Stay with me, chosen one, because this next revelation could change how you see everything. Number 2 reason is you are being protected from spiritual distractions. Chosen one, let me ask you this. Have you ever looked back at a connection and thought to yourself, that relationship took more from me than it gave? Maybe it drained your energy, pulled you away from your purpose, or left you questioning your worth. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. You see, not every person who crosses your path is meant to stay. Some are distractions, sent to derail you from your mission. And for chosen ones like you, whose energy carries a divine frequency, the stakes are even higher. The enemy, whether you see it as external forces or internal doubts, will use relationships as a tool to block your spiritual growth. That's why your isolation isn't rejection, it's divine protection. Now think about it, chosen one. Imagine if every relationship you desired came to fruition. Would all those connections have honored your spirit? Would every partner have nurtured your gifts or encouraged your calling? Or would some of them have led you down a path of confusion, pain, and distraction? Your solitude is a shield. It's not keeping you from love, it's keeping you from harm. The universe knows your worth even when you doubt it. And because of this, it guards you fiercely. It ensures that only those who align with your mission, who uplift your spirit, and who match your divine energy are allowed into your life. Take a moment to think about the relationships you've had or even the ones you've avoided. Were there moments when a red flag appeared, but you ignored it because you were afraid of being alone? Or moments when you felt the universe pulling you away from someone, even though your heart wanted to stay? That was your divine protection in action, chosen one. Let me tell you a story. Imagine a chosen one who falls deeply for someone who doesn't understand their spiritual journey. At first, the relationship seems perfect, but over time, it becomes clear that the partner's energy is misaligned. The chosen one feels drained, lost, disconnected from their purpose. It takes years to recover, to find their footing again. This is what your isolation prevents. It spares you from detours that could cost you years of your life. Chosen one, your energy is sacred. Your light is rare. Not everyone deserves access to it. This season of solitude is not about loneliness. It's about preservation. It's about keeping your spirit intact so that when the right person comes along, you'll have the strength, clarity, and peace to recognize them. Let's reflect on this together. Have you ever been pulled away from a relationship that you later realized wasn't right for you? Or have you ever felt a divine nudge warning you to walk away before harm was done? Share your story in the comments. It could be the confirmation another chosen one needs. Now that we've uncovered the protection your isolation provides, let's move to the most beautiful part of this journey. Your solitude is not just about preparing or protecting, it's also about deepening your connection with the divine. This next truth will open your eyes to the spiritual richness of your isolation. Stay with me, chosen one. Number 3 reason is your connection with the source is being strengthened. Chosen one, let's take a moment to pause and look beyond the surface of your isolation. In the stillness of solitude, when the world grows quiet and distractions fade away, something miraculous happens. It's in these moments that you begin to hear the whispers of the divine. Your isolation is not a void, it's a sacred space. A space where Source, the Creator, the universe, whatever you name this infinite presence, can speak directly to you. And chosen one, let me tell you something profound. The deeper your connection with Source, the more unshakable your purpose becomes. Think of it like this. When you're surrounded by the noise of relationships that don't serve you, it becomes difficult to hear the gentle guidance of the divine. But when you're alone, truly alone, your spirit becomes attuned to a higher frequency. You start to notice signs you once overlooked, feel the presence of guidance you once doubted, and experience clarity you never imagined. Chosen one, this connection is your greatest gift. It's the reason you've been set apart, the reason you've been shielded from distractions. Because before you can fully step into your calling, you must first understand the depths of who you are and the power of the source that created you. Let me share a vision with you. Imagine a seed planted deep in the soil, alone, buried, surrounded by darkness. From the outside, it seems like nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, the seed is breaking open. It's growing roots, reaching deep, drawing nourishment from the earth. This process cannot be rushed. It cannot be interrupted. Because when the time is right, that seed will break through the surface and become something extraordinary. Chosen one, you are that seed. Your isolation is the soil. Your roots are your connection to Source, growing deeper with every moment of solitude. And when the time is right, your life will bloom in ways you cannot yet imagine. So, what can you do during this sacred season? Nurture your connection with Source. Spend time in stillness, meditate, pray, or simply sit in nature. Let the quiet moments fill you with divine wisdom. Trust that the answers you seek are already within you, waiting to be revealed. Chosen one, Have you felt this divine connection in your solitude? Have you noticed how the quiet opens doors to wisdom and peace? If this resonates with your heart, share your experiences in the comments. Your words may inspire another chosen one to embrace their connection with Source. As we've explored today, your isolation is not a punishment, it's a gift. It's a preparation for divine union, a protection from distractions, and a deepening of your relationship with the Creator. But chosen one, how do you embrace this season fully? How do you make the most of this time of solitude? Let's explore this together. How do you embrace romantic isolation? Chosen one, now that you understand the deeper reasons for your solitude, the question becomes, how do you embrace this season? How do you transform loneliness into empowerment and isolation into inspiration? The answer lies in the choices you make each day. This time in your life is sacred. It's an opportunity to grow, heal, and align with your highest purpose. Here are 3 transformative ways to embrace your romantic isolation and make it a season of profound self-discovery. Prioritize self-love and self-discovery. Chosen one, your solitude is an invitation to turn inward. This is the time to pour into yourself the love and care you often long to give to others. Ask yourself, what lights me up? What dreams have I set aside? Start by exploring your passions. Learn a new skill, dive into a hobby that brings you joy, or pursue a goal you've been putting off. Let your curiosity lead you to new heights. And remember, self-love isn't just about pampering yourself, it's about embracing your flaws, forgiving your mistakes, and celebrating your growth. Take time to journal your thoughts and dreams. Reflect on your journey so far and write down what you want to create in the future. This practice will help you rediscover the beauty of your unique spirit. And when you love yourself deeply, you set the tone for the kind of love you'll accept from others in the future. Chosen one, what is one thing you can do today to nurture your self-love? Share it in the comments below. Your journey might inspire someone else to take their first step. 2. Strengthen your spiritual practices. This season is a divine gift to strengthen your connection with Source. Use this time to deepen your spiritual practices, whether that's through meditation, prayer, or simply spending quiet moments in gratitude. Each day, take time to silence the noise of the world and tune into your inner voice. Feel the presence of the Creator guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for what's to come. Remember, chosen one, your spiritual growth in this season will set the foundation for the life you're destined to live. If you're unsure where to start, begin with gratitude. Each morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude raises your vibration and aligns you with divine blessings. Or try meditating on a word or phrase that resonates with your spirit, something as simple as peace, or I am love can center your soul. What spiritual practice has brought you the most peace during your solitude? Share it in the comments. Your practice could become someone else's breakthrough. 3. Trust the timing of your journey. Chosen one of the hardest lessons in life is learning to trust the divine timing of the universe. When you feel lonely or impatient, remind yourself that your path is unfolding exactly as it should. I think of your life as a masterpiece being painted by the Creator. Each stroke, the joy, the pain, the waiting is part of a greater picture you can't yet see. Your romantic isolation is not forever, it's simply a season. And when the time is right, the love that aligns with your soul will arrive effortlessly. In the meantime, trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Practice surrender. Whenever doubts creep in, say to yourself, I trust that everything is working for my highest good. And chosen one, believe it with all your heart. Have you ever experienced a breakthrough after a long season of waiting? Share your story in the comments to encourage others who may be struggling with trust. Now, chosen one, let's bring all of this together. You've learned why your romantic isolation is not a curse, but a divine calling. You've uncovered how it prepares, protects, and deepens your connection with Source. And you've discovered how to embrace this season with purpose. But there's one final piece of wisdom to leave you with, a truth that will empower you to walk this path with peace and confidence. Chosen one, as we come to the end of this journey together, let me leave you with a truth that will carry you through even the loneliest of days. Your isolation is not a punishment. It's a divine gift. You are not alone because you're unworthy of love. You are alone because your love is sacred. Your solitude is not a sign of rejection, but of protection, preparation, and spiritual elevation. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has set you apart to refine you, to grow you, and to align you with the destiny that only you can fulfill. Let go of the worry, chosen one. The path you're on is not meant to mirror the paths of others. You're walking a unique journey, one that requires patience, trust, and faith. And when the time is right, every lonely moment, every tear shed in solitude, and every unanswered question will make sense. You are being shaped for something extraordinary, a love, a purpose, a destiny that aligns with the brilliance of your spirit. Trust this process. Trust the Creator. And trust that you are exactly where you need to be. So, chosen one, walk this season with your head held high. Embrace the quiet. Use this time to grow, to heal, and to deepen your connection with Source. And know that, when the right love comes, it will be a love so rare and divine that you'll realize it was worth every moment of waiting. If this message has resonated with you, chosen one, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to this channel. By joining our community, you'll continue to receive guidance, encouragement, and truths that align with your journey. And remember to share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters here. Finally, share this video with another chosen one who needs this message. Together, we can create a ripple of hope, light, and divine truth. Thank you for being here, chosen one. Until next time, keep shining your light and trust in your path. You are never truly alone.